All right. Shalom, shalom. Welcome to the show. Shauna D. All right. Shalom. Yeah. It's early or it's late, one or the other. But this is the big one, guys. I just got to debrief. All right. Cool. I'm glad it went out. Got to debrief, guys. This is the big one. This is really the big one right here. Shady characters looking around here. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know how many people are up or how many people are going to be watching. But anyway, we're live. And this is your host, Brian Anthony Benyai with Beyond Babbitt reporting for duty. Your host, Brian Anthony Benyai with Beyond Babbitt reporting for duty. All right, guys, like the title says, this is the end. This is the real shutdown. I know that's right. So, let me tell you what's going on. We've got some information that's saying that all the most districts, or a lot of districts, are the kids are out of school for spring break, or they just let them out to quote unquote clean the schools or whatever. They're saying, "Oh, take a week, take 2 weeks, or whatever." The thing is, they said those kids are not coming back. This is the information that I'm getting. It hasn't been announced officially yet, but they're saying that this is the end of the school year. Whatever break, if it's just spring break and the kids are out, that's it. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. The other information I have is that they're saying that, a lot of these things are closing down. They're claiming, for a week or two, up to 4 weeks. Some say up to 8 weeks. They're closing everything down. Guess what? It's not opening back up. The rest of this year, 2020, has been canceled. Everything is canceled. Yeah, it's done. School year's done for all districts. New York is the only one who was honest about it and said they're closing their district. They already said that. 1 million kids turned out on the streets. 1 million kids in New York. Everybody else had exactly toilet paper. Exactly, Johnny Moore. But no one else has been honest and said that the school year is over with. They're giving people false hope, like, oh yeah, this is only going to be for a short time. I know somebody who was traveling over the weekend, and when it's supposed to be the busiest at the airport, they filmed it. It's like the whole airport, maybe about 4 or 5 people in the whole airport. I mean, the thing was empty. So, I was on the road this morning, and mainly it was nothing but 18-wheelers on the street. I also got some information that some store managers are saying they haven't gotten their deliveries, that the store shelves, when they go empty, they haven't seen the trucks. The 18-wheelers haven't been coming. There's more information that I have that says the government is taking over all the grocery store chains. All of them have to shut down except Walmart and Costco and Target and a few others that are New World Order. Yeah, there are a few people who are rumored to have it that, the tests are not that accurate. But there's 2 surveys that I'm aware of. One survey went out to 30,000 people. Another survey went out to 10,000 people. No one knows anybody who's died from this stuff. And it was like 3 to 5 people who said they knew somebody who actually had it. Um, yeah, import, exports, everything's being watched. A lot of that stuff has been to be stopped, guys. So here's the deal. They're calling in the military, the National Guard, most of the states. So Operation Pogo and Operation Zephyr is in full effect. They know who everyone is. They know where everyone is, and this is the cleanup time. That's what's happening. Um, Now you can be a coronavirus suspect, which means if they can almost like put a warrant out for your arrest if you're a suspect for having coronavirus. This is it, guys. This is the big one. So it's going down this year, and who knows how long. It's pretty much a fact. They haven't announced it yet, but you'll hear it soon. That everything is shutting down this year. Everything. There's not going to be anything open. No entertainment. They were even broadcasting sports this weekend. Reruns. Basketball, football, reruns. Everything's shut down. We already talked about Bill Gates stepping down. The leaders, the heads of all these CEOs of all these big corporations, CEOs, CFOs, COOs, they're all stepping down. They're all going to the bunkers to be in comfort during this time. Exactly, Shauna D. That's what's happening. This is NWO time. And when they bring it back up, then you'll have to either get the vaccine and the chip. I mean, maybe it's not or. It's probably going to be both. They're going to make the vaccine mandatory. Even though nobody can find anyone who has this stuff. But they're saying it's going to get so bad that hospitals aren't going to have enough beds, like really soon. So maybe they just haven't dropped that strain yet in the U.S. because there's supposed to be a lot of people dying in Italy, a lot of people dying in China and Iran. So maybe they dropped the real strands of it over there, and maybe just because there's other places that you just don't have the deaths. You just don't have the people flopping over and all this old stuff. So, but now, and they're also passing laws now. You know how they said no one could congregate 250 or more? That's being shrank down. Now it's 100. They're shrinking that number down, starting with Ohio. Curfews are being enacted. Real ID Act. Oh, yeah. ID 2020. Yeah, oh, yeah, this stuff is coming. It's coming hard and fast. This is the year. They've canceled this year. Everything is canceled. And it just so happened they do it around our New Year / Passover time. They plan on shutting everything down, not letting people get together to this. This is so reminiscent of Egypt with the Pharaoh not wanting the people to go and serve their our Yah. So they're shutting down everything, shutting down everything. They're saying they're gonna. Okay, they've dropped the interest rates to zero. That's so they can borrow from each other. Craig Robertson, shalom, brother. Bug out to where? The bug out thing is not going to work. Operation Zephyr and Operation Pogo is already in effect. Everyone has been marked. If you have a bug out location, they already know about it. That's what that was about. Everybody, they know where to come find you. So most likely they're going to make people shelter in place, and they're going to pick out the dissidents, pick out who needs to be wiped out, and then they have those who can be re-educated. You're going to the FEMA camp. Uh, Others, they're going to somehow fill you up with this stuff and say you died from it. So That's what it's looking like. A bug in, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much a bug in. But this is not going to stop anything, guys. We're going to keep going. We're trying to build our kingdom. This is the enemy trying to lock us into his kingdom. Nah, we ain't going peacefully. We're not going, period. He told us to come out. That's what we're going to do. He told us to occupy till he come. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to take the kingdom. We're going to possess the kingdom. Yep. Yep. It's going to get, oh man. So this is it, guys. They've shut down everything. The Nike has shut down. It's shutting down all its stores. So this is going to be like a lot of people losing their jobs. So what President Trump is doing, to allow the rest of the elites time to get out, and the Congress, they're passing a bill to give people like a mandatory 2 weeks paid off, two weeks with off, 2 weeks off with pay. In other words, 2 weeks off with pay, and they're trying to pass that right now. So people are, they'll be happy for 2 more weeks. And then when they realize what's really happened, the goose is already cooked. This is the boiling the frog right here. They're pulling it, guys. They're going to pull it. That's a construction term. I mean, they're going to implode it. This thing is lit. This thing is lit. They pumped the stock market back up. I think they pushed like $700 billion into it and pumped it back up. But this is the last push, the last pump and dump. And this is it. This is it. You're going to have to fend for yourself. You're going to have to fend for yourself. And they're bringing in the foreign troops. Yeah, they know that they have their targets. The people are going to the FEMA camps. Yeah, Shauna D, one thing about it, I'm not worried about the cases. This is the catalyst. I'm not worried about the coronavirus cases. You know what I'm saying? Until I see somebody die from it. In the States, they haven't dropped it yet. And we know now what caused it in China. We already linked those videos. If you didn't watch them, go back and watch them. So we know what caused it. And we know what all this is about. It's all about the NWO. It's all about setting up Satan's kingdom and locking everybody in, sending everybody to hell. Because if you take the mark of the beast, then you will go to the lake of fire and brimstone. That's what's written. The gig is up, yeah. The gig is up, so by any means necessary, we have to resist that mark. Now, it's going to get tough for some. It's going to get tough for all. Like I said, even the people that have physically moved out, have gotten out, if they find you, they're going to try to bring you back in. Just think about slavery and how the quote-unquote free man, if they caught you, they still sold you into slavery. I'm a free man. Oh, yeah? Not no more. You got to go. So this is that. So the goal is still to come out, and we need to come out in numbers because there's safety in numbers. We need, just one person on 100 acres. You toast. You toast. Abraham had 318 men, trained men, born in his house. Yeah, so you can't be selfish with it, in other words. So there should be a pipeline, and you're right, there should be a pipeline of safe havens for the children of Yah to escape to among their brethren and sisters who are on code. And I'm going to, I got something to type up and I'm going to upload to help us stay on code. The reading material, the authorized reading material for the church in the wilderness, for the nation of Israel, for Yasharal, the approved reading. I'm going to upload that probably to a PDF. I haven't typed it up yet, but I have it all together. We have to be on code. We have to all be on one accord. Exactly, Shauna D. That's what this is, an underground railroad. Except we're going to do it above ground. We're going to do it with boldness, holy boldness. They're not going to be able to perceive or understand what we're doing. Even if they saw it, they're not going to recognize it because the code is already written for us. It's the Most High Yah's plan, and we're going to have the power. But that's what we need to do. We need to be orchestrating that now, organizing that now, because the next thing to go, guys, is they're going to take away the fiat. And once they take away the fiat, the mark of the beast is here. The system is already, the infrastructure is already there. It's already set up. You know, they're trying to do a control collapse and then bring it up in the image of the beast. So this year has been canceled. Graduations, cancel. Retirements, cancel. Vacations, cancel. Cruises, cancel. Sports events, championships, playoffs, everything, cancel. Quote unquote church, cancel. Concerts, cancel. Everything, cancel. So when the Queen said that time, oh, the Queen left Buckingham. They caught her running out of Buckingham Palace. She done went to the bunker now. And so that was, so what, 4 years ago when the Queen said, enjoy Christmas, this could be your last one. They were a little behind, but we're there now. We're there now. And so now they're making a big stink about the quote-unquote dollars coming back. The fiat currency coming back from Asian countries, coming back from... That's what they're all saying. Oh, we've been exposed. We're going to self-quarantine. They hightailing it to them bunkers. But the dollars that's coming back from China, they are quarantining the money, so they say. And that's going to be the catalyst. That's going to be the reason that they have to suspend trade with quote-unquote dollars altogether. Now you got to go with the digital money. Yeah, Tom Hanks, yeah, he ain't got it. All of them got it. I mean, you know, all of them, man, this is, yeah, it's all a scam. I don't believe none of it. They're all running to the bunkers, all at the same time. I knew when Bill Gates stepped down. Come on, man. Bill Gates stepped down? Come on, man. Bill Gates stepped down and Apple shut down. I'm telling you, all of them except places like Walmart, because they said government now is going to control those. So it was Walmart, Costco, Target, and maybe one or two more that the government is going to control the logistics, the distribution, and the common and the delivering goods. And guess what? It's going to be so you're not going to be able to go inside, and it's going to be like, it's going to be a FEMA camp. They're going to do the shopping for you, and they're going to need your name and maybe some ID, you know, to do it. And then if you're on the list, they may take you in custody. You may not be able to leave. That's how serious it's going to get. You up in Walmart parking lot in the drive-thru thinking that, you know, oh, I gave them my name, I ordered my groceries, when they bring it, I'm going to pay them. And then they come up to you with the guns drawn, step out of the car. Yeah, you are coronavirus suspect. And it's because of the Facebook post you made. It's because of the YouTube post you made. It's because of what you posted on Patreon. And then you disappear. They say you got it. You got the corona. So that's how serious this thing is, guys. That's how serious this thing is. The stores, when the stores shut down, they're not opening up for a full year, maybe even 3 years. Maybe, you know. Yeah, so this stuff is about to get bad, like overnight. So some people, man, they ain't stocked up, and if they did stock up, they're so greedy, the stuff gonna be, nah, man, they used to partying, they used to having money, they used to having freedom. This is not gonna work. Yeah, it's no time to be worried. It's time to be in prayer. It's time to be concerned. It's time to have a plan. It's time to be able to execute your plan. Because without your plan, shoot. You see, we're already hearing sirens, and I've been hearing sirens all day. Maybe because of the rain, because it's been raining really, really hard here. No, But it's about to get tough, guys. It's about to get ugly. All the things that I've seen in my dreams, it's about to happen like right now. And and also the China said they're not making any more auto parts. They're not sending any more auto parts. And most of the car companies had a deal with China, who was making their parts for them. So if you have a brand new car, sorry for you. If something goes wrong with it, sorry for you. You might as well send it to the junkyard, because those older model cars, should be plenty of them in the junkyard. You can keep it running for a long time. But the newer cars, you ain't gonna have no parts. Anything go wrong, it's gonna become a junker real soon, because you ain't gonna have no parts. And so that's pretty much it, guys. Everything's shutting down. Uh, Everything is shutting down. I can't think of anything that's not shutting down. The question is, will they still have the post office and delivery services? All right, that Chevy truck, yes, you can keep that running. Plenty is plentiful, 91 exactly. Yeah, you'll have, it's plentiful. Shouldn't have any problems with that. But this thing is they're gonna shut down a lot of jobs. Man, this thing's it's gonna escalate so quickly. Watch, by the end of the week, watch how this stuff goes. So if you ain't ready by the end of the week, guys, and like I said, the government is taking over the logistics of places like Walmart and taking over the food distribution. And then the other grocery stores, they said they're not getting anything. They said they're not getting anything. When it runs out, there aren't any more trucks coming. They don't know when the truck is coming. You're right, Shauna D. Smart move. Smart move. Now they're going to be the ones, who got suckered, trying to pay for a brand new truck, a brand new car with no job. And now if there's something go wrong, you can't, no parts. They can't even honor the warranty on it. You take it in for warranty work, they'll be like, leave it here for about 6 months, or we might get some in 12 months. You better wish you had an older vehicle, something that's very popular, that it's a dime a dozen. That way the parts will be everywhere. Anything go wrong, you can get a part the same day, the next day, and be on your way. So yeah, guys, this is it. This is the big one. You're gonna see everything shut down. They're gonna shut down public, period. It's gonna be a ghost town. It's already a ghost town. Yeah, horse and buggies, yeah. If you have a bug out location, you should already be there, because it's not gonna be long before they shut down the highways. So the kids who are out of school, they're not going back the rest of this year. That's it. Amusement parks, everything is shut down. Everything is shut down. So what we need to be doing, we still need to be trying to find a way to come out, to get our own, to grow our own, to build our own. And we need to get our family structure right. Okay? Everybody needs every female needs to be covered. Every male needs a wife. Wives, concubines. Kids need instruction. Kids need a mother and a dad during these times. And we need to grow our own. We don't need to be dependent upon anybody, because if you take the free gifts that they're trying to give you right about now, oh, we're going to give you time off. Oh, we're going to pay you to stay home. Oh, you ain't got, yeah, you're going to have to give a lot of information, and then you're going to owe something back. Everything comes with strings attached. Ain't nothing for free. And they really want you, find a slick way. This is what the devil does. Find a slick way to get you in this mark of the beast. First of all, they got to disguise it to make it look like it's good instead of evil. And then get you indebted to where you feel like you got to take it. And so right now, this is it. Fourth quarter, but they saying it's first quarter. But yeah, this is the first step, first stage of the new world. It's going dark, guys. This year, 2020, it's signing off. And when it comes back up, there's going to be a lot of people who sell out and take it quick because they want the luxury back. Plus, they might have money on the other side that it got turned off over here. And they be like, well, we'll give it back if you take this mark. Oh, yeah, they signing up to get it. And be like, it ain't that bad. God understand. I'm going to ask for forgiveness. Now, in the scriptures say you cannot. You're not going to be forgiven if you take that mark of the beast. You have sold your soul if you take that mark of the beast. And with that said, guys, this is your host, Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt. Brian Anthony Benya with Beyond Babbitt signing out. Your host, Brian Anthony Benya with Beyond Babbitt, over and out. Peace and blessing, guys. Think about it. They're shutting it down this year. They're shutting it down right now. We are going to be getting the announcements soon, throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. Everything is going to be shut down. Keep your heads up. Remember, we're children of the Most High Yah. So we should take advantage of these times. We should not let a good crisis go to waste. Let's build this kingdom, guys. Let's get on it. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. Till the next time.